friends, it's me, Ria. Welcome back to my channel. I hope that you are doing well. Today has already kind of been busy. Basically, every time I've tried to come and do like the actual list of things that I need to get done, I've found other side quests to do, whether it be like work related or kid related. It's just been a day already. It's already like 11:30 and it is now time to actually start tackling the list. So this is probably gonna end up being a 2-day adventure because it's a long list. My house, disaster. So I am bringing all of the get your house clean in the time that you can motivation today. There's a hair stuck to my face. We are going to be doing dishes. I need to clean my stove. The vent over the stove needs to be cleaned. All the stainless steel has fingerprints on it. You know, just all the normal issues with the kitchen, crumbs, clutter. And then we have had snow here in Oregon, which I've mentioned before, but my kids get really excited about it because I'm from Washington State, Eastern Washington State. We would get feet of snow. Snow, not a big deal. I love it. I love feeling like I live in a snow globe inside, safe in my home. But my kids, they don't get to see snow all the time. So the second one singular snowflake falls from the sky, they've got the sweatpants out. They've got the gloves, the hats, the boots, everything that they own on because they also don't know what it's like to truly be freezing. And they're just tracked in a lot. That was a long story to say that there's just a lot of dirt and gross in my house. I did clean my kids' bedrooms, so like that's one place we don't need to go, but like my laundry room's a mess, living room, mudroom, everywhere. I forgot about the mudroom. Hold on. So this is probably gonna be a 2-dayer. We're gonna start here in the kitchen. We're gonna knock all that out. And then just kind of snake our way upstairs. I've got my bedding in the dryer. I did manage to get that in the washing machine this morning and remember to move it over. So that's a huge feat in itself. So I will need to make my bed and while I'm up there, like vacuum, clean my bathtub. It's starting to get like a film on it. I've been doing a lot more like baths, Epsom salt baths, because I've been running a lot, and bath bombs. I'm apparently a bath bomb person now. Can I say that on the internet? Bath fizzies. Things that make your bath water turn a fun color and you smell really good. And it's something to keep you interested when the bath starts getting boring and you forgot your book. So I'm cleaning my entire house. It's not all gonna get done in one day. We're splitting it up because our sanity and self-care is important. And I also have to pick my kids up from school and take one of them to a dance class tonight. And I'm going to run club. I absolutely love running. It's one of my very most favorite things to do. I've made wonderful friends, one of which you found me here on the YouTube and you live locally, and now I count you as one of my very best friends. Hey Christine, I love you. So that's the plan. This is long-winded. I did resolve to not make these big long introductions for you and just be like, hey, we're gonna clean today, let's go. But it's just not who I am. So this is who I am, somebody who's very chatty and very excited to hang out with you. And if you're new here, I am just truly glad that you found me, and I hope that you continue to hang out. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not, so that you can just, you know, keep witnessing this fun. I'm fun. I am very fun. Let's get started. We're gonna start by unloading the dishwasher and loading it and washing more dishes. You know, just all the normal stuff. That it's really just starting to feel like Groundhog's Day here in my house. Just every day, the same thing. The only difference is my outfit. Do you like this? It's new. Got it on sale from Aloe. I'll link it. I love it. It's so comfortable. Okay, let's start. Stop stalling, Maria. Get to it. Okay, so it's been like a solid 20 minutes since I said hello to you. It's just been a day, very busy. I've talked before about Foggy Brain Week. In a previous video, I'll tag it. It's a very short-winded thing, but I just call it every month. I have a week where it's just Foggy Brain Week. Ria's got a foggy brain. It's hard to keep track of things, hard to stay on task. I'm like a perfect storm of chemicals, hormones, ADHD. And it's harder to get things done during foggy brain week. And I'm fighting for my life right now. I will do better if I just get things cleaned up. So I'm gonna stop stalling and getting distracted by other things. I'm gonna unload that dishwasher and then do the full sweep of the kitchen, because that will help my brain. When it's really messy and chaotic, it is that much harder for me to focus. And I'm just distracted by all the clutter. So I'm putting my blinders on. It is 12 o'clock. I'm gonna make it my goal to be tidying until 2 o'clock. 2 hours might seem like a long time for you, but the way that my brain works and how I can get like stuck on stuff, that's gonna feel like a second to me once I get going. It's just the getting started that I need to do. So let's unload the dishwasher, let's do the dishes, get everything done, and then I have a hard stopping point and I will finish tomorrow within my window, because I've got to give myself grace. Oh, foggy brain week. Foggy brain week Rhea. Oh, she's so frustrating. Oh, but also I think foggy brain week Rhea is the funniest Rhea. So, pros and cons. Got the headphones on. I'm struggling. So I'm gonna use this time with my headphones in to listen to exclusively 80s music, because I'm gonna go to a Name That Tune 80s night at the end of the month, and I need to brush up because I'm very, very young and I don't know all of the songs from the 80s. So it's the 80s in my ears. And I'm gonna unload the dishwasher. Everything's wet. Jesse's Girl. I know this one. Just stir it. He didn't stir it. He didn't stir. Oh, you can't see. He made hot chocolate. Oh, he didn't stir it. No wonder you didn't drink it. Oh, buddy. Alright. I mean, if that's the worst thing that happens to him today, it's a pretty good day. Although, for an 11-year-old, this could really set you back. Well, mercifully, there were not a lot of dishes to hand wash, which I'm always grateful for. So I'm going to finish getting these washed up and then scrub out the sink a little bit. Like I said, sorry for such a chatty beginning. Foggy brain week, she really gets me. And I can be very, very chatty, talk for hours, or just stare off into oblivion sometimes. And it was just kind of a chatty day. And the house was just cluttered enough, like I said, that it's just hard to concentrate. And I know some of you have also said that it is harder to, be productive when the house is messy. So I knew that I could sit and stare off into oblivion, or I could just put some fun music in and get things cleaned up and be productive, get things done, and feel so much better, have a calmer brain, and then, proceed to stare off into oblivion, because that's okay too. That is okay too. I don't know, some of you might have a Costco. Our Costco has these Godiva cookies, Right now they're like chocolate chip Godiva cookies. I don't know if you've tried them. They, I think, have changed my life. And I just wanted to tell you about them because they're delicious. And I, right now, would love to just sit and stare off into oblivion eating those cookies. It would be magical. But I don't currently have any. So if you have some, please eat one in my honor. But I'm finishing up here with the sink, and then we are going to start tackling the counters and the vent over the stove. Just a lot of surface level stuff, but we're gonna knock it out. I think it might be over for us. Alice Cooper. If all of the artists at the 80s night are hair bands, I'm set. Oh no, Rhea, that's too many. Sometimes I think about the chance of Alice meeting somebody and she decides to marry them and take their name and their last name is Cooper. I feel like in this day and age, it would be like less like, oh, Alice Cooper. But still, to me, it's funny. That would be funny. I should have her listen to Alice Cooper more. No, she's 5. But now Kenny Loggins, it's the Footloose song. The Footloose song is in. And I would absolutely play every song that I've heard for you, but I would get a copyright infringement. So, sorry. Just picture Kevin Bacon, you know? I am making my way through the kitchen. I do just want to talk a little bit about, I know I mentioned lots of foggy brain, but also honestly, I'm very tired on this day. It just happens, you know, where all of the mom overwhelm kind of catches up. Just a lot on your plate. Life throws lots of curveballs and mine is no exception. And on this day especially, I'm just feeling really tired. But the overwhelm makes it hard to settle. So I often just try to find things that I can control. And I've mentioned it before, cleaning is just one of those things that I can do where I can just kind of take control, get things organized, and I just kind of lean into that when I can. And I always feel better after I clean up. And I know that a lot of you have things going on in your life and that there are ways that you cope, and I totally am just sending you all the good vibes. I've been, you know, trying to listen to upbeat music. I take time to play the piano when I can because it brings me joy, running, that kind of stuff. But sometimes it feels like no matter what you do, you're just still overwhelmed. So I totally empathize with that, and I'm sending you all the positive vibes. If you are cleaning with me, let's get this done. Let's get through it. You got this. I'm cheering you on. Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer. Everybody knows that one.
All the right words, words from your mouth, holding me tight, saying I'm all yours, but I feel in my gut, it doesn't feel right. I see in your eyes, tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies, tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies, tell me no lie, 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 lie. Tell me no lies, tell me no lie, 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 lie. Let's talk about your ex. Let's talk about your ex.
we've got all of the stainless steel clean, the stove, the vents, dishes. We are making our way through. Now we're just tackling the island. This tray is pretty full, and it still was pretty cluttered once I pulled out all of the stuff that I knew I could pull out of it, but I do love having this tray because sometimes there's just that stuff where you just don't quite have a spot for it, or you're waiting to take it somewhere, and this tray has definitely come in handy because it does get just really cluttered in the areas. But if I can organize the chaos, it definitely helps. And I have been kind of switching spots. Sometimes I edit and work in the office. Other times I just get antsy being in the same place, so I move around. I'll sit on the couch or sit on the island. So I've been in a number of different places, and things are starting to get scattered. So it was nice to kind of consolidate all my stuff again, get the island nice and clean, and just have my nice little organized chaos tray, which honestly I should trademark that and market those. Organized chaos trays. Would you buy one of those? I would. I did. I guess I have one technically. That's just what I'm going to call the tray on the island now, is the organized chaos tray. But kitchen's pretty much done aside from the floors. We are tackling the table and we are making our way over to the living room. My kids have been doing so much coloring, and they love to like have printouts of characters that they really like, and they'll color them and then they'll cut them out and they'll play with them like action figures, which honestly is great because there's a lot of characters that aren't action figures, and also printing something out to be colored is a lot cheaper than buying an action figure. So I am all for it. The only downside is that we are completely out of printer paper right now, and that stuff's kind of expensive, but my kids love coloring, so I don't want to completely deter from that. So I would much rather buy another ream of paper than an inordinate amount of action figures. So now we've got all that tidied up, we're going to do the gathering of the Gary toys and then tackle the living room. Let me know down in the comments how you are doing. What have you got going on? I love hearing from you. Okay, kitchen is clean, kitchen nook is clean, floors still not clean, but we did get all of Gary's pom-poms. I think. I'm probably gonna find more. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna mop all of the hard floors here, and then we will tidy up the living room. I'm running out of time on my set, be done in 2 hours for this portion. So once I'm done doing that, I think I'm pretty sure my bedding is dry. So I'm gonna go make my bed and then move on for the day. It's been a struggle to stay on task, but the 80s has been helping. I just left off Michael Jackson's Beat It, which is good, but I'm gonna focus on this floor because it's really gross.
I've been waiting all my life for someone like you, like you. I would watch the days go by, wasted in blue. I was out of use. Now every day, every night, every moment with you, I'm walking on air. And every day, every way, I feel I can't lose. I wanna shout it out, ain't no limit. I wanna shout it out to the world. You got me all worked up, got me spinning. I'm crazy for love, crazy for love, crazy for love, crazy for
We managed to get everything mopped and Gary stayed relatively calm. He napped most of the morning, and I should have known that that meant that he was going to be a bit of a terror after. You see him sitting there over by the wall. He's just plotting, just thinking about all the ways that he can, be the most Gary of Garys. And you'll see when I make the bed, he's just really ready for attention. He's got an obsession with Nerf darts. He plays with the kids' Nerf darts more than the kids play with them. He just loves them and he carries them around everywhere. They're all over the house, and I thought it was the kids, but it turns out it was Gary. So I'm not mad. Nerf darts are relatively inexpensive, but they're just everywhere and it's kind of driving me nuts. But I'm gonna get this area vacuumed. There are currently no Nerf darts on the floor. And then we're gonna head upstairs and make the bed. My Dyson's holding together. That attachment will still mostly stay on. And I just think I'm gonna use this vacuum until the very end. Either I'm gonna use it until it no longer works, or I'm going to eventually expire and this subpar Dyson will still exist. And it'll keep getting passed down to my children, my grandchildren, and they'll probably just be like, this is an okay vacuum. I really wish that the attachments had the buttons that hold them in though.
We're good. Oh, that's so much better. Most of it's dry. Got that going.
You stepped into my life, such a magic feeling when you tore down my walls.
We are tackling the bed. Again, unfortunately, not everything was dry, but the main things were dry, so it would be easy to get most of it done. But it was a bit challenging with Gary being very Gary. He loves those darts and it's so adorable. He just has the funniest timing. And he definitely is persistent. He will meow at like 11 o'clock to go try and find a dart and bring it, and because he wants to play. He just loves them so much. And look at him. I absolutely cannot say no. Probably one of the reasons why I'm so tired is because I'm throwing darts for him at 11:30 at night. But he's so cute. Did you see him? He's adorable. But I'm just getting the bed made. We do have a duvet cover, and honestly, I am good at putting a duvet cover on. This moment in time is not a good example of that. I was just having the hardest time. And I'm just going to blame my sleep-deprived, overwhelmed mom brain. And also Gary. Look at him. He's laying right on it, making it impossible. But he's cute. He's so flippin' cute. You can't stay mad at him. There he is with the dart again. Oh my goodness. Look at him. I'm just struggling though. I'm so sorry. I'm good at it. You turn it inside out, you grab two ends, and then you just turn it right side out by flipping it down. It's really, really easy, but holy cow, I just couldn't do it this time. I eventually get there, but I kind of give up for a little bit. But this was exhausting, and I still couldn't finish making the bed because everything wasn't dry yet. So we'll tackle it in the morning.
Now we just have to wait for everything else to be dry.
Like strangers again.
Well, on to day 2, I was just showing you, we got snow again, which was very exciting. It didn't stick or anything. 2 of my kids were at school. I had one homesick, but we didn't get anything tracked in, which was nice. But I still have a couple of things to do. I finally finished making the bed. We're going to hang out with Gary, clean up a couple other things, but almost done with the list.
He never stopped. He's literally been doing this all night.
Just didn't think we'd end up this way, like strangers again. Strangers again. Like strangers again. Oh, I know things will never be the same, like strangers again.
Okay, the bed is finally done. I didn't bother putting the comforter on because I get too hot with it. And so it's officially done. The bed is done. My bathroom's not too bad, but I need to clean my bathtub. You may understand why. That's where I put it after I had to deal with the real reason for the plunger. So I'm gonna clean my bathtub. Otherwise my bathroom's fine. I might mop the floors in here a little bit just because that guy. And then I wanna vacuum my bedroom and my stairs. I still haven't addressed the mudroom. We did get some snow today. So part of me thinks, is it worth it? But I will be so much happier if I tidy it up now so it's not like double terrible later. So I am going to spray the bathtub down with Dawn dish soap, or like Dawn power wash, let that sit, because it does need to be cleaned anyways. Like there's a ring, like it's getting gross. Like I said, Ria's been dabbling in the bath bombs. Not mad about it, but now I have to like clean my bathtub more. So pros and cons, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna go get my supplies, get the bathtub sprayed. I'll let it sit for a little bit so it can really work, and we'll go from there. I just wanna say, there's no shame in clogging a toilet. That wasn't me though. I did not do that. I fixed it. Very handy. It wasn't me. But if it's been you, it's okay. It happens.
Yeah, you take my love for granted. We keep on talking from body to body, yeah.
I've said it before, the Dawn Power Wash is amazing for cleaning like the bathtubs and the showers, and that with the combination of a Scrub Mommy, oh, it's perfect. It makes just such quick work of the bathtub. I have a big bathtub. I didn't use it a lot when we first got it, but I use it so much more now, so I have to like clean it more often, which I guess is fine, but the power wash definitely makes it better. And I don't know if you noticed, just off to the side, Gary, some of his favorite places to sleep are the sinks. So if we can't find him, we usually check the sink. And I'm so sorry I didn't get a shot of him in the sink, but he will just sleep in them. He likes to sleep in one of the sinks, a specific sink in the kids' bathroom, and then he'll also sleep in my sink. So I typically, like, I have his regular haunts now if we aren't quite sure where he is. We just check the sinks, or he'll be hiding behind my laundry hamper. He just has a couple of spots that he really, really likes to be, which is hilarious. And Gary, you know, he spends the whole day with me and I talk about him a lot. He's my entire personality right now, but he is just delightful. I have so much fun with him and he's so sweet. And I love that he just follows me everywhere. I miss Harley, our dog that passed away back in November. I miss her because she was my shadow. And I wasn't sure if Gary was going to kind of bring the same energy. And he definitely has his own vibe, but he still has that sweet, follows me around. And I love him. He fell in once during a bath. Hilarious. Learned nothing. Okay, so the bathtub is done. The bathroom's fine. I'm not gonna spend time doing more cleaning that's not necessary, but I am gonna clean the floor. So I'm gonna vacuum the floors just to get like all the hair off of it, vacuum the mats, and then make my way into my bedroom, and then vacuum the stairs, and then just tidy up the mudroom really quick and be done. It was nice to split it up in 2 days. Foggy brain week is always hard. The first day is always the hardest, and that was yesterday. And today, it's a little less bad. Just a little less, though.
I'm laying down to compile it. Oh no, I see you only when you're ballin'. Oh no, I don't even care to die. I'll see you in a while, cause this time I will choose you, yeah. to look like this. Holding in a bag full of goods and needs. I need a night like this. Knowing it's a risk cause you're using it. You got all your secrets. I can seem to move this thing. You're pulling me out and I'm right back in. The sideline where you wanted me. I'm by the byway, waiting for your lead. I don't wanna fall in love like this, but I can't help to fall for you repeatedly. I don't wanna seem to shaky, oh no. Like I'm sudden but I'm steady, oh no. And they tell me to move on cause I deserve more, but still I wanna choose you, yeah. Now choose. You know exactly how to look like this. Holding in a bag full of goods and needs. I need a night like this. Knowing it's a risk cause you're using it. You got all your secrets. I can see to move this thing.
Were you playing with this? High five. You want this? Stop. Gary is just lucky that I have developed a very good habit of holding on to something when I go down the stairs. I had a string of unfortunate falling down the stairs when I was pregnant with Alice. I would often lose my balance even when I was holding on to the rail, but it's just kind of stuck with me and I've tried to make a really good habit of holding on. So he's lucky. He's lucky that I was unlucky for a little bit, but every time I would slip down the stairs, they would make me come in. It became this big thing. And ever since then, I've just tried to be good about holding onto the rail. And that cat definitely has it out for me when I am on those stairs. So I have to be careful. Oh. Needed it. Ew.
I want to be there and baby dance the night away. I let my head down if I won.
We have finally made it to the mudroom and we are going to make a quick work of it. I've just got a lot of shoes going. Got to get those back in their baskets, and all of the running shoes have kind of started to migrate into the house again. So I want to get them back out into the garage just because of the weather and everything. I like to have them inside so that they can dry, but they do start to pile up and I don't have a good spot for them inside. I really should. But then at that point, you couldn't get in and out of the mudroom because there's it's excessive, the amount of running shoes and sneakers that I have. I'm a sucker for a good sale, and if I can find a nice pair of Nikes on just a killer deal, you can bet I bought them, and I just love them so much. It is definitely a weakness of mine, but if you were listening, I don't pay full price for them, so technically it's okay to like all of those Nikes, right? That's how it works. If it's on sale, it's okay. I know that that's not a great mindset. It's like when you go to the dollar store and you buy a bunch of stuff and you're like, everything's $1, it's great. And then you buy 100 things. How much money are you spending?
He'll try to run to the garage, and it's really hard to get him out from under the car.
You can. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off, you don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your
Well, my friends, we are pretty much done. I managed to get quite a bit cleaned. It took a little longer than I would want it to, but my brain feels so much calmer. And I hope that if you were cleaning along with me, that you have been able to accomplish what you needed to as well. I hope that you're taking care of yourself. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I so appreciate it. If you aren't already, consider subscribing to the channel. Continue to hang out. I so appreciate you, and I will see you next time. Bye.
To be wild.